Good morning everyone. My name is Chandan and today I am going to give you a lecture demonstration on class 12 English poetry. The source of the book is Flamingo and the name of the chapter is Aunt Jennifer's Tigers, written by Adrian Rees. With the permission of interview panel members, I am going to begin my class. Okay, this class is going to be very short as it is a demo class. So within the short period of time, I am trying my best to explain the concept of the poetry in short. So as you know that poetry is a manifesto of inner self of someone. So in this poetry, the American poet Adrian Rees, in the year of 1951, I am writing in the year of 1951. In the year of 1951, the poet highlights and picturizes the society of that time. So how was the society of that time? That time society was a patriarchal society. Women are not free as today. So this is the time background. Okay, 1951, this is important to note it down. 1951, this is the time of writing this poetry. So this time has too much relation with this poetry because the background of the poetry depends upon this time frame. So what is the main aim of this chapter? The poet wants to give us a message that every human being has the equal right to live in the society happily with equal rights. Okay, gender discrimination is one of the most important factor in this poetry. Here in this poetry we will see women are neglected, they are victims of gender discriminations, women are dominated by patriarchal society. So at the beginning of the class, I want to ask a question. Okay, does every woman happy in a patriarchal society? Even today also. Okay, so in today's society, somewhere women are free, but to some extent, in some cases we see there is a cases of dowry system. They have been entangled by hanging, they have been tortured mentally because their fathers could not pay the dowry at the time of marriage, whatever they promised. So somehow somewhere in today's society also women are not free as men. So in this poetry, the poet Adrian Rees highlights the terrific picture, highlights the pathetic condition of the women living in the patriarchal society. Note it down, patriarchal society. So we can say that this is a feminist poem. Okay, this is a feminist poem. So let's read the poem in short. Okay, Aunt Jennifer's tigers prance across a screen. We can say in this poetry there is a uses of lot of figure of speeches. Figure of speeches, we know what are the figure of speeches. It's a decorative language. Okay, that is used in the writing to enrich the writing by the writers. So symbol is also one kind of symbol. Aunt Jennifer's tigers tiger here symbolizing symbol of men. Aunt Jennifer's tigers here symbol of men, because here tiger is a fearless creature, dominating creature in the jungle. So in the same way, in this world, human being are living creatures, are the civilized creatures. Now men are one category, women another category. So men are dominating another category of living being, they are called women by gender. So male is dominating women section. Okay, society of women. So tigers, the way tigers dominates the other animals in the jungle, in the same way in the civil society men are also dominating women in different form of torturing. Aunt Jennifer's tiger spans across a screen, bright topaz denizens of a world of green. Now the picture of now the apparent picture of this poetry word that Aunt Jennifer's has anonymously says that one lady is knitting something on the tapestry. Tapestry is one kind of cloth where women with the help of thread and needle makes designs, draw pictures, okay, this kind of thing, tapestry. With the help of tapestry, with the help of needle, the women is making the picture of, drawing the picture of a tiger. So this is symbolizing, very symbolizing, okay. And the way we'll go and read, we'll see that how the time of weaving, the time of knitting on the tapestry, on the cloth, the ladies hands are shaking. Why? Because the lady is extremely terrified of her husband, okay. She is somehow unhappy in her life, and she is extremely perhaps terrified. That's why due to terrified situation, the time she is knitting with the wool and needle on the tapestry, her fingers are not stable, her fingers are quivering and shaking. So this is the fact actually. They do not fear the man beneath the tree, they pace in sleek chivalric certainty. So tigers are actually like the knights, okay. That men are actually like the knights. They don't care about, they don't think about, they don't at all have the loving attitude towards their wife. Aunt Jennifer's fingers fluttering through her wool even when finding needle hard to pull. And the massive weight of uncle's wedding band, okay, the bangles or wedding band, whatever it may be. So that it seems it is very massive. The weight of this bangle is very massive. Why? Because it is the sign of oppression. It is the burden in marriage. In a conjugal life, women are use different kind of bangles. So these bangles are not supposed to be very heavy, but it seems to her that these bangles are quite heavy because she is extremely oppressed by her husband. So that her marital life, her conjugal life is not at all happy. So that's why these bangles are seems very heavy too. It's like a burden to her. And when aunt is dead, her terrified hands will lie still rinsed on ordeals she was mastered by, okay. So these lines, mastered by ordeals, okay, this means what? This means even the Aunt Jennifer's means what? Aunt Jennifer is representing one generation. Even after the death of her, the next generation will face the same problem, okay, will face the same ordeal, okay. The tigers in the panel that made will go on prancing proud and unafraid. Means the tigers representing the male dominating society, they will keep dominating the women in the same way. They will remain unafraid. I hope that this poetry has been cleared within a short period of time, and the message of this poetry is that we should not believe in gender discrimination, we should believe in equality. Men and women in the society, they have the same right, same equality, same opportunity they must have. So we can build a new nation. So we should not believe in this kind of segregation, this kind of discrimination. We should not dominate others, okay. So this is the main theme of this poetry, and with this I am concluding my poetry, my chapter. Thank you for giving me the chance for this demonstration. I hope all doubts have been clear and this concept of the chapter has been very clear. Thank you all of you.